I find you wildly attractive. So if there's something I don't understand, I'm just going to say yes. And it's worked out great. Honey, you don't speak fluent English.
You are 20 years older than me.
You don't like to cook.
You don't like to clean and fold clothes.
That's true. That's true. Dogs?
Cats.
I think we're going to get along just fine.
We already do.
Hey, it's Justin the Gringo.
And Chrissy the Latina.
And today we're here to talk to you about how to avoid arguments. And for us, we have different cultures, as you see. We come from different places. There's a lot to argue about. However, there's 4 tips that we have imparted into our marriage that you can impart into your marriage, relationship, or your next partner. The first thing that we have to talk about is it seems that couples argue and fight over the same issue over and over again. And I think it's important when that issue or other issues come up that you talk with your partner. You don't talk at your partner. A lot of times it's not what you say, it's how you say it, right? So these 4 tips will help you say things better. The first tip is accepting and loving your partner for who and what they are. Don't go into a relationship or marriage engagement trying to fix or change the person you're with. Because if you try to fix this or change that, you're going to set yourself up for disappointment. You have to embrace and love the person for who they really are.
Second, be supportive of one another and appreciate your partner's different point of view.
That's true. That's true. Third, pick your battles. You don't have to fight over every little issue that annoys you. Big issues that are very important to you, discuss, argue, contest in a respectful manner to get your point across. But then also, don't fight over the little things. Let things roll off your shoulder. And probably just as important, don't bring up past mistakes. When someone says, hey, I'm sorry, forgive them. Because if you bring them up over and over again, the person's going to feel defeated because that's not the way to move forward in a marriage or partnership or relationship.
And fourth, don't try to win the argument, please. Instead, make your point and then listen to how your partner feels about the issues.
And speaking of issues, what issue comes to the top that we've had that we've been able to overcome?
I would say language. I came here, I didn't speak English at all, so I'm still learning, I'm improving my English. And Justin was and is really supportive, and he will speak slow, and if I say some wrong word, he will help me with that, and I really appreciate that.
That's true. On our first date, we're walking on the beach, and I didn't really understand much of what she was saying. So I look over at her and I said, listen, I find you wildly attractive. So if there's something I don't understand, I'm just going to say yes. And it's worked out great. But her English has improved dramatically from our first date. And it's been a year now. And we've kind of gotten over that because for me, it's just a matter of patience. I need to understand, hey, she's learning the language, and let me help her with that. The second aspect was religion, the fact that we were 2 different religions. How do we overcome that?
Well, we really understood together that it's about God. It's not about religion, and then we are doing really great with that.
That's true. It's not about the religion that you're in. It's about the faith that you're walking. And I support her in the religious faith that she has. She supports me as well. We go to church together. For us, God is the center of our marriage. We just encourage spirituality in your relationship, whether it's the relationship with your parents, your kids, with God. Together, Having spirituality gives you another layer of accountability, also gives you someone to talk to and pray to when you're having disagreements. So thank you for tuning in. Part 2 of how to avoid arguments is coming up next.